So I've sort of been slacking on ever checking out Learning with Pibby. What with the show not getting picked up and therefore the undoubtedly unsatisfying conclusion to this 2.5 minute short. But I still kind of wanted to see it. I got a general idea of what is going to happen in it. So it's not going to be a shock factor thing, but it could still be fun. You can find the full reaction on Patreon. And otherwise, you can pull up your copy of the YouTube video and press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0 in 5 seconds. I don't know, maybe I'll hate it and I'll be like, oh, I'm glad this didn't get picked up, ha! They really jumped into it, though. It is a short, to be fair. I would hope an official episode would have taken longer to, really settle in. This could actually be a kid's show. Daw. And until you don't. Poor Bun Bun. Yes! Advertisements! This is the result of the end of the amazing world of Gumball. Speaking of the end of the amazing world of Gumball. Oh, Craig of the Creek, that's Dexter's Lab, Adventure Time, Powerpuff Girls, Steven Universe. I assume that's a reference to the Looney Tunes show in particular, rather than just Looney Tunes in general. Starting the timer at 56 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Scooby-Doo. God damn it! Yeah, you. What kind? I do not know these two. Friendship love lasers. It was the Acme. Wow. The Jetsons. Yeah! And he's just as cute as ever. All right. All right. You can. A lot of this is definitely only fun from the perspective of, oh, I know that show, but I still would have liked a little, at least, mini-series on this. Which I get Adult Swim doesn't really do mini-series, but like a 6-episode show that let them go through this, that could have been amazing. I do hope that the fact that they're using these other properties would end up being for more than just ooh, look at that one. But you get what I'm saying. It looks like a fun concept, but I don't really blame them for not turning it into a full show at the same time, because at this base level, all I can really see is the concept and the joke of, it's a kids show character, a preschool show character in an Adult Swim comedy would probably get a little old after a while, unless Pibby ended up being inherently interesting beyond that fact. Reminds me of a character from Recreators. It was the whole premise of the anime Recreators is that these fictional characters are coming into the real world, and they're often representations of parodies of more popular media. And one of the characters is this stereotypical magical girl who solves problems with friendship and, heart magic and all that. And she shows up in this much grittier story, and her magic's like causing buildings to fall down and people legitimately getting hurt. She's just so out of her element. This is what that reminds me of, and that works. But if that's all the character had been, it would have gotten dull fast. I didn't love Recreators, because the story was a little lame, even if the general idea and some of the events were awesome. But it made it work over its 12 or 13 episodes, whereas Learning with Pibby, I worry, based on what little we have here, 2.5 minutes. You can't tell a whole story in 2.5 minutes, that even if they had picked this up, it would have gotten old after even one episode. I did enjoy this. And I have no idea who these two are, if they're Adult Swim show characters. Because the way they made this look is like they were somebody's. I don't know, maybe it's somebody from the Venture Brothers. I don't know, maybe that's the other reason they didn't pick it up, is they wouldn't want to confuse the audience about, because you got very much not horror show characters showing up. And I'm not really necessarily going to pin that on Finn and Jake, because Adventure Time was all kinds of fucked up. But, like, Scooby-Doo showing up, that could cause some issues. I could see that. Of course, that's the one that is actually technically supposed to be scary. No, I'd want to see more of this, but I'd be skeptical of it long term, is the best way to put it. I'll see you on some other thing.